Hey, my name is Eric and welcome to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to build this new model of a wooden Christmas tree. Now before we get started, I'm curious about what kind of wooden Christmas project you got going on this year. I'm doing a lot of these Christmas trees. So leave a comment below with what you're doing for Christmas this year. And let me just say that I'm honored that I've reached over 4,000 subscribers at this point. It's just fantastic and thank you very much. My goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers, but there's still a long way to go. And you can help me with that. So please hit the subscribe button below and join me on my YouTube woodworking journey. Well, let's get down to business with these trees. I've cut and planed 5 planks in the same width as these below. All the boards are 25mm thick and the bottom part is 200 by 200 all the way up to the smallest part, which is 55 by 55mm. They're all cut into width, and the first thing we'll do is make a 30-degree cut on both sides, looking like this. So I'll use my circular saw and I'll be building a minimum of 2 pieces. I don't want to use the drop saw for this because I think there will be way too many cuts. This is also a great project to use some of your offcuts from your workshop. Bottom part done, and now we'll move on to the next one. All the cuts on the long side of the board are now cut, and now we're going to do the cross cut, still 30 degrees and still on the circular saw. All the pieces are done from the big one to the small one, and I've just made a dry assembly to see how it looks, and I'm happy with the results. I've also made the top part right here. It's done on one of my previous jigs for another Christmas tree. Now let me show you how I did this, and in the meantime I'll sand the whole lot. Alright, let's start the assembly. We're going to start with the base. Just going to put a few nails in. Wipe off the excess glue. There we go. And we'll put that aside. This MDF will be the base of my assembly. I've made a line in the center both ways, and this is where the first piece will be. The cross I made in the center will be a guide to when I move up in layers. The second piece, I've got reference lines right here. The third piece, I've got reference lines to this one. So this basically can fit right on top here. Let's glue the first piece. There you go, that's the first one. Once I've got it lined up, I'll just make a few markings right here. You don't want too much glue on because it'll be very alive. There we go. Now it's lined up with the bottom part. Perfect. Next part, we've got this center line to line up. Again, I'll just make a small marking right here. Now this is going to be exactly the same procedure, so I'm just gonna speed up a bit. Before I put the top on, I'll mount the base, and I'll do that with a bit of CE glue in the middle and some Type-on 2 on the outside. Pretty good. We'll flip it around and mount the top. Now for the top part here, I'll just use super glue. And that's it. And we're done. Turned out pretty good.